I typically wake up around 6 or 7. It depends on if it's a work day or not, but either way, I still like to wake up early just to enjoy the quiet of the morning. I avoid my phone because I think waking up and scrolling and checking emails or social media first thing is just not good for my brain. Makes it too frazzled. I do like to take a nice drink of water. I always have water at my bedside table because I get thirsty in the night and I'm always thirsty in the morning, which probably says I don't drink enough water during the day, but that's something I'm working on. First thing in the morning, I'm not looking to do anything complicated for skincare. I'd say my skincare routine isn't even that complicated to begin with, but we'll get to that later. I do like to splash my face with some water to wake up, and I have to brush my teeth first thing in the morning, or I don't feel awake and I don't feel refreshed. Now, if you've watched my morning routines in the past, you know the first thing I'm going downstairs for is coffee, but I have kind of switched it up lately. This isn't something that I do every single morning, but it's something that I'm trying to incorporate more in the new year, and that is having fresh juice on an empty stomach when the benefits are the best. While there are a ton of benefits to juicing, the reason I do it is because it's so easy to cram fruits and vegetables into a glass of juice. Plus, there's added vitamins, nutrients. I need all the things to stay healthy as a preschool teacher and a mom to kids who are in school. One of my goals for the new year was to read more self-help books. While I love reading fiction, I think it's important to sprinkle in books that make me feel inspired and motivated in working towards bettering certain aspects of my life. The book I'm starting with is called Your Fully Charged Life by Megan B. Murphy, and it's a guide to bringing your best self to every moment, even when the pressures of daily life leave you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, which sometimes I can feel that way. In full transparency, as much as I love every little thing that I do, I can sometimes get overwhelmed really easily, and I just spiral down into this negative headspace where everything seems to be a bigger deal than it is, and I'm really trying to work on that. After I'm done reading, I'll do like a 5-10 minute tidy of whatever space needs it. This morning it was the kitchen. I had some dishes left over from dinner that I needed to wash and then clean up the juicer and just the counters. Spending just 5 minutes focusing on cleaning or decluttering a space is so satisfying, and it makes the housework seem less daunting at the end of the day if you just dedicate a couple minutes here and there to picking up after yourself. Even though I am juicing some mornings, that does not mean I skip out on my morning coffee. Once I've let my juice digest for a bit, I'll go ahead and make myself a nice hot cup to enjoy. I find that appreciating the little things, such as a hot cup of coffee in a clean kitchen, can make the soul feel so good. At the start of the day, I find it so much easier to practice gratitude for the smaller things before the busyness of life takes over. Now is the time where I will sit down and plan my day. So I use Notion, and I talked about it in my New Year reset video, but it's basically a place for me to dump everything out of my brain, including to-do lists and ideas, meal planning. So I like to take a look at my Notion to see what I need to get done for the day, see what ideas I've written down that I might want to execute. I do use Google Calendar as well because it's such an easy way to keep everything scheduled and color-coded. So with Google Calendar, I'm able to time block and set appointments. Notion is more of like a digital bullet journal. So I like to look at both before I begin my day. After breakfast, it's time to take a quick shower to just rinse off and kind of wake up for the day. I wish I was a cold shower person because I hear they're amazing, but I am a hot shower person through and through. I love this shea butter soap from Love Planet, by the way. It is so moisturizing and I love the way that it smells. I only wash my hair a couple times a week, so today was not a hair washing day. But I will give it a good brush and then move on to my skincare. So this is my current lineup. I do switch between this Glytone cleanser and my Cetaphil cleanser. I honestly used to be pretty lazy with skincare and I didn't really get into it that much until recent years. I still try to keep it relatively simple, although I know 4 steps might seem like a lot to some people, and I know it might seem like a little to some people, but for me it works. And I think there's something so nice about slowing down and focusing on skincare because it is a form of self-care. For makeup today, I'm keeping it pretty simple, just using some concealer, blush, brow, and mascara, and just using my fingers to apply it rather than breaking out the brushes. I feel like now that I've gotten older, I've just gotten more comfortable in my skin, and I love makeup-free days or minimal makeup days. Although I will say putting on a little makeup and an outfit can really make me feel motivated, especially on days when I'm working at home and not going in to teach at the school. It just gives me that little extra boost of motivation for the day. So that is it for my morning routine. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are feeling motivated for the new year and maybe building some of your own healthy and productive habits.